Hello, this is Ryo Hazuki 81, and I've got some message for my viewers. If you look at me, I've always been this way. Got like a birth defect or something. I'm double chested. Or is it two nipples, four nipples? You could get rid of that with plastic surgery, I guess. Now, the message I have is about Shenmue. Okay, I've always had this talent within me, and it's not that, I don't know how to explain it, I guess. Let me think. I'm probably offending some people in my local communities when I'm doing these moves for Shenmue and they see me and they've seen me all these years hanging around here. Oh, he's just a regular guy. He's just a nice man. None of those things were ever true. I'm not just a nice man. I'm not just a nice guy. I'm also a true martial artist in my mind and in my body. And that's what people are not, all of them are not true martial artists. The definition of a true martial artist is it's the bigger man who walks away. And I've turned down fights uh, in junior high school, kids that nowadays are better people. And at the time, I was more mature than them back then. And sometimes maybe I'm more mature than myself now, going back 29 years in history. Time, age is just a number to me. Now, given the facts that I do have the potential to do this fight choreography because I've done it all before, that alone and the degree that was denied of me because of some illegitimate reasons to myself, they're not good enough, meaning these reasons are not good enough. So um I'm just saying this. I don't have to give up my titles, even from an undocumented degree. I don't have to do that. I don't have to stop training. I don't have to say that I'm something that I'm not because um, I've already done this before in my history. Now, I know that I've said, oh, I don't have to be Ryo Hazuki. Maybe I don't have to. But the fact remains that my Kyosanim karate dan instructor from that year, he says in the ceremony, he says he's reading off or he's saying it uh, audibly in the ceremony. He's saying, and you will always be Ryo Hazuki. Now, my memories came back to me, and these are not delusional memories. You know, we all have to start from something when we want to make a video game, when we want to make some story or something. A lot of that, uh, and I'm just gonna call it out because a lot of that stemmed from my history, from my medical history, from my background and my martial arts talent. A lot of it came from that. Now that's what they don't tell you in Shenmue. That's what they don't even tell you in Tekken's character for Jin Kazama or some of Kazuma Kiryu. You notice that in Yakuza, the year starts out for Yakuza 1, it starts out in 1995. Now there's correlations to Yakuza. There's correlations to the year 1995 and myself, because that's all I talk about is my history from that year. There's correlations. There's a lot of similar facts and this and that make me that guy too. Now, even though I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, um, you know, I don't know what to do about the Yakuza. If I was to, let's say, okay, I become a martial arts movie actor one day before it's too late, um, and not that it's too late now. Let's say I become that. It doesn't necessarily mean I want to be all these titles, but perhaps I'm the best guy for Kazuma Kiryu too. Um, I don't know. I'm not really how do I really say this? I've always worn dare shirts when I was in school, and I'm still the Ryo Hazuki schoolboy mentality. The drink milk, milk does the body good, goody good. Now, that's my mentality because I'm from the 90s. I'm a square guy, and so is Ryozuki. Ryozuki, when he's 18, he doesn't get tattoos. He doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't do bad things. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't, he's a square. You see this guy here? That's the square I'm talking about. Okay? So, given these facts, you look at me now, my stomach is, flatter than that. I sort of worked out today. Um, you know, and I've done my research also on shoulder. Okay, what is the shoulder surgery? It's generally very effective and generally very safe, and it's the results are very effective. So I'm not gonna worry about nothing. Now, I'm not going to worry about people wanting to feel like, though, they're out to get me or something, I can't worry about that in Michigan. I can't worry about what I do, what I post online, the internet. I'm doing the moves for Shenmue, so maybe people hate me for doing that. They think like, oh, he's this guy that we all know him. Nobody really knows me in Michigan, to be honest. And I don't mean to say it like in a cocky way, but nobody knows me here. Nobody knows me and nobody owns me. So that's what the message is that needs to be stated here because I'm the guy that had the undocumented degree. And to me, that undocumented degree was a really bad move by my karate teacher. And I don't want to call him like, call him out and, put him down or nothing. But, really, he should have credited me, compensated me, and he should still value that degree because I'm going to train martial arts still. And my talent is within me. That's my talent from Sega. That's my talent from Bandai Namco. You think everyone I'm just gonna let this go and like forget about it and be a nice man and no, I'm not planning on doing that. Even though I'm kind of addicted to some anxiety medication, um, you know, I'm not letting that stop me. No. How many people take medication for anxiety or depression and they have girlfriends, they have sex in their life? Why can't that be me too? See what I'm saying? Oh, he's got a disease because of the color of his skin, because he's Mexican, because he's half breed or I mean, because he's disabled or because of what he does. And what do? This is what I do. I lay in my bed with nothing to do. I twiddle my thumbs all day. I've got really nothing to do, but I know there's rumors going around. There's problems, and oh, one of the girls I dated actually was, more or less like in on this. Okay. And I'm not going to say which one girl that was, but that's part of the problem I've got here. Now, my Don instructors, they really, really need to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Salazar, for not letting you be informed, and sorry for that one student that you dated, and she didn't inform you of who she was. She didn't inform you of the fact that she's working together with the community and the police. Now, that's a big problem for me, and indeed it is. And the all that I know I can really do now at this point is continue my training, continue living my life. And notice I said continue living my life. That's my life. That Shenmue is stemmed from my life, stemmed from my medical history, stemmed from my talent and my degree. There's a lot of my's in that. It's all about I. I spoke to a guy And I guess I might as well say Alfred Urquidez. I spoke to him before, the celebrity, and he's telling me that, well, assuming it really was him, I think it really was, but he's saying that, I notice you always say I. I do say I, because all these eyes are coming from my degree. All these eyes are coming from my talent. All these eyes are coming from my fight choreography. You know that that karate tournament that I lost? That's because I had a previous injury from a car accident. Now it's not the fact that you know, he's you know, I mean that guy's well trained that I was up against, and he's got all kind of sponsors probably around the world. I don't even know his name. I don't even know his name. I don't know nothing about him other than the fact that I think he's taller than me, maybe. Might be, might be almost 6 inches taller than me. That guy was pretty tall, and he's well trained, but he's coming from Japan, and I am not in tune with my talent like I should be. I am not all that I should be because I need my money. But it doesn't mean that I will get my money. It doesn't mean that I will get the you know what I have been deserving for all my life. I earned it, but I don't get it. And is that right? No, it's wrong. And thank you. I'm Ryo Hazuki 81. I am going to bed soon, and I am going to have to be respected one way or another for what I contributed. But I, I might not want to just settle down and be a nice man. I mean, that to me is like such a disgrace to my history. And the problem I have is that I am needing money and I want my respect because I earned it. Thank you.